Darrel, looking back at the year, I imagine as the team kept on acquiring running backs, one in the draft that you know well, and then Bell, there were some tough times, I'm sure, to try to stay positive. How did you do that, and how do you feel like it led you to getting the first snap last week in the playoff game?
Well, growing up, I've been through a lot, and I never let nothing get me down. And with that, it was one of those things where I just got to keep my focus, keep grinding, keep doing what I'm doing, stay positive, and the guys in the room and the guys on the team, they kept my spirits up. So it was just I had to stay positive, but it went pretty much too hard.
Let's go next to Danny Welniak. Go ahead, Danny.
Hey, Darrel, just kind of wanted to ask you a little bit about this Bills defense. What do you guys see, and how much has it improved since you guys went up against it in week 6?
Oh yeah, well, we played against them in week 6. Up front they have a tremendous D line, and back in the secondary, they're pretty talented. They find a way to get the ball out. They're good with strips, and the linebacker core, they move around real good and they flow to the ball.
Let's go next to Nick Jacobs. Go ahead, Nick.
Darrel, I'm curious for you. Where did you learn to run with that type of anger that you do, and that type of the way you finish and you destroy opponents? Where did you learn that from?
Well, growing up where I come from, nothing really given to us. Everything that everything that we get, we got to grind and go get it. And it's just a mentality growing up that I always have, coming from where I came from, and it's just always been my mentality to run hard.
Let's go next to Matt Derrick. Go ahead, Matt.
Hey, Darrel, last year, EB told us that you're Mr. Consistent. Today, he told us that people call you dirty, but he didn't know why people called you dirty. So can you tell us?
That's a good question. I can't even tell y'all because I'm still trying to figure out why people call me that. I mean, it started back in college, and I know they used to call me Dirt Naps because I had my dreads, and then they just started calling me dirty.
Let's go next to Breland Moore. Go ahead, Breland.
Hey, Darrel. Quick question for you. Trey White, you guys played together in college, correct? What about him just really makes him as good of a cornerback as he is here in the National Football League? Because obviously you know the best since you played with him.
Yep. Trey's a good guy. That always been my guy at LSU. But he's a real technique guy. If you just watch him, the ins and outs, he's just so smooth, and his technique is A1, and I think that's what leading him to be one of the best cornerbacks in this game.
Got time for 2 more. We'll go Adam Teicher and then Nate. Go ahead, Adam.
Hey, Darrel, there was a question earlier about all these backs the Chiefs have brought in since you've been here, and you know the list, but you were the guy they turned to on Sunday. What do you feel like it is about your ability that the Chiefs not only keep you around, but play you in a big playoff game?
I think my thing, me just being consistent, me being me, and just being able to do every single thing. And then when my number is called, me just going out there and executing, and the time I put in, the coaches trust me, and the players trust me, and just me being able to go out there and just do everything to my full potential.
Go last to Nate Taylor. Go ahead, Nate.
Hey, Darrel, we didn't talk to you after the game on Sunday, but can you just explain the emotions and just how satisfying it was to have your best statistical game of the season in your first playoff game?
Yeah, that's pretty big because, I've been waiting on this opportunity, and I finally got it. And, I just had to cherish the moment. And, but besides me not having a big game, it was a big team win for us. We needed it, and that's what mattered at the end of the day.
Darrel, we appreciate you taking the time. Thanks for joining us.
No problem. Thank y'all.